Hey, oh, look who the fuck is back. Look who the fuck is back in the motherfucking house.
The original Corpus Christi podcast. And look at it. Look at this. We're already off to some. Oh wait, our cameras work again. I was like,
one of the few Corpus Christi comedy say whatever you want podcasts, other than like Hobby Luna and a few other good ones. But
we are the original podcast of people who did it originally.
That's right. It's like I feel like I watched like watching Earth, Wind, and Fire reunite with the full band, like you know what I mean, like with Philip Bailey and Maurice White.
It feels good. I was feeling butterflies in my tummy whilst getting ready for I was getting butterflies.
Man, I feel like I don't get those in my stomach anymore. That was like happened when I was younger. Maybe it was like a chemical thing.
It has to be a chemical thing, right?
Oh, you know what? I might not get butterflies because of my anxiety medication. That might be a strong thing as to why I don't feel those things.
Yeah,
but Jeremy and I didn't
stop.
Yeah, Jeremy and I didn't. We sound checked for the podcast, and I have a smile on my face. Also, Inside End says, "Hi, I want to offer promotion to your channel. Should we take it?
No, this
price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on, cool. Incredibly flexible, convenient to order management." Oh, okay. Oh, so some asshole deleted it.
Go get your go ask somebody else for money, bitch.
Okay, so as I was saying, when Jeremy and I sound checked, we didn't talk. I said, "Do not talk to me. Act like you hate me for 5 seconds."
Very diva-esque.
Yeah, exactly. Don't talk to me. Let's not talk.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be here. I'm here to get the job done. Don't talk.
Exactly. It's like I was like this. I was like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as the camera turned on, I was like this. Good morning. Welcome to the World's Greatest Complainer. We're back after a long hiatus. 5 months. It's been 5 months since our last episode. It's good to see everybody here. Lots of rain in the forecast tonight.
I think it was pretty fucked up that you told Jane, our intern, that you said, and I quote, before it started, you yelled at Jane, why is my coffee cup not as the temperature that I want it? I will have your head, you stupid bitch. And I said, wow, Clint, I think that's a little rude. But you said
it's if Jane looks closely enough into her contract, she'll see that verbal beratement, is that the word?
I would go what I heard was a step further than beratement. I would say abuse, but
also in the contract.
Okay.
I have lawyers on the team that they double checked it. They checked the verbiage.
It was just really weird when you started.
It's part of the job. If I'm not
her family,
if I'm not cursing out our secretary, then I'm not fulfilling my end of the fiduciary contractual agreement.
Yeah, because you
Jane knows that I love her. Like Jane, you've been to my house for Thanksgiving. You've been to my house. You've been to mass with me on Easter Sunday. Mm-hmm. All right, you know it's not it's fiduciary exclusively.
But she doesn't get paid. She's unpaid.
Well, that's also part of the clause. She gets paid in exposure. Just like local bands get paid in exposure.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This is her contractual exposure right here.
This one's for Jane. If you guys ever need somebody out there who you want to yell at for coffee, Jane's your girl.
I was like, my coffee's not the right temperature. Also, my coffee is not Topo Chico hard seltzer.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why is it not Topo? Why is it coffee and hard seltzer? You know I don't drink coffee after 6.
What is up? Look, Wyatt's here. Izzy. Happy
Passover to Izzy and her family.
Ah, yes, it is. His is Passover.
Today is Passover. You got the stuff is about to pass over your house or whatever. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, the stuff. Yeah,
the stuff.
I don't know what they do for Passover.
Well, I want to say, at least from what I
This is a fun game.
At
We
least
guess
from what I know, also I know I want to say like the word Passover is like I want to say you're supposed to like well not supposed to but like what I've seen in the Bible is like they like mark like your door with like the blood or something like that to so that when the thing passes over, it literally like sees the mark on your door and passes over your house, your abode.
Like in Alien.
I may be
versus
completely
Predator.
wrong though. And I know that's not. Yeah.
Goat's blood over your door so you don't get smote.
See exactly. Don't want smote. Spread the blood of a goat.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I remember.
That's actually
not anymore. I mean, yeah, but that was like the first. Wyatt said he still does it.
Nice.
He's like, wait, hold on. We stopped doing that when? Hold on. You telling me that? Yeah, you telling me that I've been killing goats and putting their blood on my door for I don't know how many years.
When were we supposed to stop doing that?
When I didn't get that in the newsletter.
Oh shit. Yeah, Wyatt raised goats, bro.
Dude, goats are awesome. I can't help but think of like the Pet Sounds cover when I think of goats. Also, shouts out. I'm gonna crack this open for Jeremy.
You know what?
Oh,
it's time to take a shot.
Oh my god! Oh, Fireball! Oh my god!
This is for Wyatt. Do you know what this
I only drink Fireball when I'm very sad.
I only drink Fireball whenever my mom's friend comes to visit, and we had this thing that happened between us, where we were playing board games, and she had like little miniature bottles of Fireball, and so she kept passing me the little miniature bottles of Fireball to take shots whenever my parents like weren't there, and so now it's like our thing. She's
nice.
Like she's like my aunt. Hold on, let me.
Cheers.
Okay.
He's got to crack it open. Got to use those strong base fingers. Crack it open.
Look at these.
How long has it been, Jim? It's been 5 months almost 5 months since the last episode.
It's definitely been since December because that's when we take our break. Cheers to WGC rides again.
We're back.
Clink.
Oh my god! I just spilled all over my shirt. Also, shouts out to Smoker Town in the house. Me and Smokey going to go see Young Nudie. We're gonna go see Young Nudie this Friday at Ooh, that's strong. Ooh. Mine's not strong. I was just saying that for you. But we're gonna see Young Nudie at the Aztec Theater in San Antonio this weekend. I can't fucking wait.
Bro, this made
I love Young Nudie.
Fucking cut glass, bro.
We're back, dude. Look, dude, my hair's all look, dude, Jeremy, look how long my hair is now.
You've grown out of your K-pop hair phase. Yeah.
Well, it's because it's too long now. Look how long it is.
Yeah, dude, mine, man.
Like, even like the back not that long because I kind of keep it like, but dude, I love my long hair. I can't wait for it to grow longer.
You look good. You look like Hobie from BTS.
Like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, you look like my handsome little Korean boy. I love you. I'm gonna give you a kiss on your big old forehead. You got
except they don't make Koreans this big, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
here I am.
But you know, so I think that it's probably well known throughout the internet and WGC listeners that I don't just love women with big foreheads. I love people with big foreheads. Men,
oh yeah, then Korea's your spot then.
No, I'm talking about you, papas. You got that.
Oh me, I don't have a big.
You gotta look at that.
No,
dude.
I don't.
I could plant like so many kisses on that thing, dude.
Oh my god, that's a normal size. Yeah. Dude, I've been putting my hair up in ponytails like this, like double.
Okay. Yeah,
it's been pretty rad, dude.
I think I like
when
that.
It's long enough. I'm just gonna wear that shit in public. It's fucking tight.
I think you, Clint. How you been,
dude? I've been up and down, man.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm gonna keep it real with all you guys right now. I'm not engaged anymore. That's a big reason why we were on such a long hiatus. There was the holidays, and then me and my ex-fiance broke up, and it was a thing. But you know what I mean. I wish her the best, and we had a great relationship. And it's one of those things that, like, I guess not a lot of people know. So I'm just gonna put it out there because I mean. It was difficult for a little bit, obviously, but I'm ready to move on. You know what I mean? We had I'm thankful for our time together. I'm not the kind of person that is like, you know, she taught me a lot about not being like spiteful towards, like people in your past because they, did make you who they are. And I have no ill will against her. She's gonna pop up in one of these stories because I have a lot of fucking stories to tell you guys. Because it's been a few months. Like it's been a lot. Like
it's been literally since December.
yeah, it's been a long time. A lot has changed. Um, but so I'm throwing that out there. If you ever wanted to fuck a podcast host, now is your
Oh,
no,
let's hope. Yeah, if we're gonna new WCC listener, dude. Fuck, I cannot talk. It's been a while since I've been.
I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, you're a nice guy. You're entitled.
I was almost
to
taken
sex.
off the market. Yeah, like I've been online dating, and like someone asked me like, like why is it that someone hasn't scooped you up? And I'm like, well, it's because I was almost scooped up for life. Like if that's any indicator of my value in a relationship, yeah, absolutely. I was almost up. I was about to get taken off the market.
Damn, for good.
And I'm proud of that.
That is a good, and like divorce. The concept of like divorces, right? 50% all marriages end, and the marriages have a very very bad success rate, which is practically a coin flip. But to even get to that point where you almost got married, I think that's still a big deal.
Absolutely, it's an accomplishment for sure.
Yeah,
I mean. So I guess I'll segue into this and what online dating has been like, because it's not something I like to do, but it's like the only really thing to do. Like I personally have always preferred to date organically, and most of my relationships, like 90% of them, have been organically raised.
Yeah.
But I've opened up the channel to online dating, and it's interesting. It's very interesting.
It's definitely a thing that you can do. I had my little online dating phase as well. And I'll tell you, man, I had an awful time with it. I had an awful time with
really?
it. Yeah. No, it was bad.
At first it was awful for me. Like nothing makes you feel more gross than being denied by virtually everybody. But then like it starts to it starts to roll in. And honestly, you have to pay for it. You have to pay for it.
Yeah.
You have to put a little bit of money into it, or else you're gonna fucking be so low in the algorithm. And it's like $20. I mean, you waste $20 on dumber shit, and then
I ain't wasting $20 on.
And then I started meeting some fantastic women, and it's been really fun. I've been, had some dates, had a good day, got ghosted once, but
hell yeah,
it's weird. Like, women want to interview you like immediately. Like, dude, if you start interviewing me when we first start like chatting because we matched, I'm unmatching you. Like, what do you do? What's your 5-year plan? How much do you make? Blah blah blah. Like, you're done. Like, you're done.
That's
like,
too much.
Also because I mean, I'm not really like in the greatest financial situation right now, of course, but still, it's one of those things where it's like that shit you can make that work with anybody. You know what I mean? Like, but whether or not you can actually like vibe with someone and have a good conversation, like. That's really
important. Yeah,
that's more foundational for sure.
Yeah,
but it's
how much do you make a year? Just so I know whether or not you're appropriate to date.
$48,000.
Yeah, that I need somebody who makes $6K. Sorry, I also have 4 kids.
6,000 a year?
Yeah, 600.
Okay, sorry, I make too much for you.
600K. Yeah, I need 6 figures, and I need a good father figure in my child's life.
Yeah, because I have 3 kids from 3 different baby daddies, and so the fourth time is going to be the charm that Prince Charming is just going to scoop me up from the refineries and just pay for everything.
Yeah, dude, fucking. Whenever I was on dating apps and shit like that, I would First off, I would hardly ever get matched with anybody. It's hard to be. I got the triple threat. I'm short, I'm bald, and I got a fucked up leg. They don't know about the fucked up leg though. That's just like a
landmine for later.
Yeah, they also don't know I'm short. So like it's such a superficial like. It's all.
Yeah, you look at someone, you say, would you or wouldn't you?
Exactly.
It comes down to that.
And unfortunately, hey, bald people are discriminated against, straight up. And
absolutely.
So,
just like fat guys are, like for me.
Hey, Put it.
I mean, I'm
Put her
not.
there,
I mean,
pal.
I'm fat, but I'm not like fat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, which is nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, like, it's one of those things where you have to own it. Like, so in my profile, it's like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I mean? It's like, I think my profile says like class clown, heavy set, anime nerd. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and try to pretend to be someone I'm not.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to show up to the date and you be like, oh my god, he's a fucking dork. Oh my god, he's got fucking anime girls all over the place. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to like that shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And that's fair. That you're not asking for anybody who doesn't want that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, absolutely. Because some people try to fake it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But
you can only keep that up so long.
I'm so much better at. I need to be able to talk to somebody in person because yeah, I may be short and bald and got a fucked up leg, but also give me like 5 minutes in a room with you. Like
yeah, you're kind, you're funny.
I think I can make you laugh.
Yeah.
I think that's where most of the time, like anytime I've like been in a potential.
Which apps did you use?
I used Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble. You know,
which did you have? Which did you like the most? Or rather, which did you have the most success? You didn't have one success over the other.
No, I would get consistently like ghosted in the like pre-messaging phase, the hi hellos, how are yous.
That's actually normal. That happens a lot. Like there would be matches and then they just completely ghost. Like I don't fucking get it. Like why the fuck did you even match me? Like why'd you match me if you're not even gonna message? Like whatever. I mean that's not a big deal.
I've matched with some
just
people
something you just get over.
Them. Yeah. And it was more of like a game to me. Like whenever I would go out of town, like to different states, I would play this game to be like, can I get a match in every state that I visit?
Like a national park, like a national park stamp.
Yeah, these matches are like badges. I matched with women in Kentucky and Virginia and
like a poker
Georgia.
chip collection.
Yeah, and so once I started looking at it like that, it was kind of more fun. But just like having to message somebody who I suck. So one time I asked a girl what her favorite shape was, and she immediately unmatched me. And I was like, damn. That's
maybe because like sometimes like women have to like be careful because like there's some like trap questions where like what's your favorite shape and she's like I don't know fucking trapezoid and you're like what about a phallus? It's like you know what I mean like
sure.
Like you can't open up, you know what I mean? Like I found that I had the most success when trying to like be clever but not too clever. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I would just be like, hey, I don't know what the fuck to say. So like, what's up? You know what I mean? Like just like be honest. And I found a lot of success with that. But I want to say if I had to pick my favorite, because I only use Tinder and Hinge.
Okay.
And Hinge is pretty cool because I feel like for women, there's a lot nicer of a selection. But from what I understand, like Hinge for women on the women's side of things, the men are a lot uglier on Hinge, from what I understand. And Tinder is difficult for men because there are like way more super hot men on Tinder.
Yeah.
So I mean, you are like severely a guy with good sense of humor
against me.
Absolutely.
It's not.
But but you can meet nice people on Tinder.
You certainly can.
My very first date that I had was a very nice young lady, and we went on a date, and it was really nice. And then I don't know, she had like some mental problems or something, and then she's like, "I don't want you to think I'm not interested. I'm having like a deep depression," and I'm like, "Okay." So that was that. But that's just how it goes, I guess. But it's been fun. I've met some fun people. I've opened up some horizons to things. Like it's interesting. But Izzy's got to go. Thanks for popping in, Izzy. It is Passover, so go. Yes, we'll see you on the playback.
Look at me, complainers. This will be played back. You will get
on Spotify. Will it be on Spotify?
It's gonna be
okay.
Yeah, So just a small tangent. A lot of the stuff that I'm working towards and like what I found out in like school, and like the career path that I've chosen, these things like audio engineering and editing and video editing and all that bullshit can probably come in handy a lot with all the other like jobs and stuff that I'd be wanting to do. So I got to get back on it.
It's
Straight
true.
up.
Well,
Yeah.
back on Spotify for all the audio listeners.
Yeah.
But so I also want to segue this into a little story that Jeremy and I shared together not that long ago.
What's up, Zachary? Come in handy.
Zach's in the house. So I want to say Jeremy and I went out to an art walk.
Oh, yeah.
Was it January?
It was. I don't think it was
It had to have been, because I remember what happened.
I do remember what happened. I still have.
It had to have been January or February.
There's still some remnants of what happened.
Is it really, dude? I'm so sorry. Look, okay, look. Anyways, okay, let's get to the story.
Yeah.
So, this all started. I can't remember how long after the breakup, but Jeremy and I went to the art walk.
Yeah, was it like a little festival? I don't remember. Anyway,
it was downtown, and like basically People's Street was all lit up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everyone was having a good time. Hybrid had the garage open, and
when Hybrid has the garage open, some shit's going down.
it's a party. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I miss that weather already, dude. Even though it feels great today because of the rain, it's all cool. But so admittedly, I had been drinking sake a little bit before, and I wasn't expecting to I wasn't expecting to go anywhere. Yeah, because this adds into the story.
It's something that I'm learning now.
Yeah, exactly. And I wasn't expecting to go out, but then I ended up wanting to go out. So me and Jeremy linked up. I drove there myself, and we're having a good time. We're drinking downtown, talking to people, whoop de whoop, and then when we get downtown to the produce bodega, is when I decide to buy some Delta 10 gummies, and when I got them, and I foolishly ate 2 of them instead of 1.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah,
this story would not have ever happened if I would have ate just 1.
Yeah,
but I ate 2. And we're doing, and so we go back to drinking. We're doing fine. We're talking. We're moving around the party. Whoop de whoop. I'm doing my Sopranos impression. They're fucking killing. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, hey, look, think about the Rugrats. They're babies in Paris. They're lost. Think about the Pickles family. And I'm just absolutely destroying. Like people are like, oh, you smell good. You look good. I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm glad to be back in the mix.
Yeah,
I'm freshly single.
A lot of people had been like, whenever I was downtown, oftentimes like people would be like, when's the podcast coming back? How's Clint, Miss Clint, blah blah blah. And so like that was definitely a thing. Like people were wanting to see you and do want to see you back downtown again. That's
I'll be back down there. I mean, I have time, But
yeah.
So then I'm talking to Bryce Bunting of Party Wave Stickers.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to him, and I'm realizing as I'm talking to him, I'm getting very, 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 very high. And to the point where like I'm talking and I'm like completely like
and we had
zoned
split
out
by this time. We were both off in our separate.
Yeah, we were both just like schmoozing through the party.
Yeah.
And also smoke, yes, absolutely. At the concert, 100%. 100%. So I start realizing that I'm not talking anymore. And eventually Bryce realizes that I'm not talking anymore. And he's like, he waits for a while and then he just like moves on. And I'm just like, like when you're in a dream and you see things happen and you can't do anything about it. Like that's exactly how I felt. And so I don't remember a whole lot, but I remember being really fucked up. And I think, and so this is where it gets bad. So I grabbed my phone and because I lost Jeremy, so I'm trying to find him.
Yeah.
Because I realized that I'm fucked up. I ask Siri to call Jeremy, and it just so happens that my ex's brother's name is the same.
No.
Jeremy, did you not know this?
I didn't know that. That's so
You didn't know
funny.
this?
I had
Oh
no
my
clue.
God, you didn't know this. Okay, so
No.
I tell Siri to call, right?
Yeah.
And she calls the wrong Jeremy
Oh no.
for like half a second, and I hang up immediately.
You're able to snap out of it that fast.
I snapped out of it for that moment.
that
I
moment.
snapped the fuck out of it and hung up. But I know he has an iPhone, and everybody who has an iPhone knows that if you like accidentally ring an iPhone, there's no like if I called your Android right now, it would ring like 4 times before you get a connection that I called, right? Okay. But if I call iPhone to iPhone, that shit is instant.
That makes sense.
I hung up. It was like half a second. I didn't know what to do, so I didn't say anything, which I found out was probably the worst. The worst way of going about it. The worst way of going about it. I didn't know what to do, so I didn't say anything. I should have said like, "Hey, butt dial, I'm sorry, blah blah blah."
Maybe. Yeah. Whoops.
So that was part of it, but then I find Jeremy. I call the correct Jeremy, and then I'm like, "Dude, I gotta go home. I'm messed up. I can't drive."
At 7 the next morning.
I had work the next morning. I did have work the next morning, and so I'm like, I gotta go. And I wanted to try and drive first, but I couldn't. So I think I had the idea to walk the block.
Yeah, you were like, I'm gonna be fine. I remember this because this was the time that we had met up.
This is where you have to help me a little bit because this is hazier for me.
You were like, dude, I'm really high, and I was like, you're high? And then you're like, I ate 2 gummies, and I said, you ate 2 gummies? And you're like, yeah.
I remember you saying that. I remember you saying that.
Yeah, you're like, I didn't know it was gonna hit, and I was like, you can't do that. Like, I was like, dude, I was telling people what you did, and people were like, he did what? Some people were like, dude, I can only eat like a quarter of that, like a quarter of one, and Clint ate 2 of them, and I was like, I don't know, man. He's been out of the game for a while. It was probably different. It's true. Back then.
I have been. Yeah, it's probably different. 3 years ago, just 2 years ago, whatever.
Yeah, and so I found you, and you're like, I'm really high right now. I'm really high right now. And I was like, are you good? And you're like, yeah. I think I can just like walk around the block and I'll be fine. And I was like, okay, do you think you can do that? Because you were also drunk. And so so you were like, yeah, I'll just call you if I need anything. So then you leave and you go, and you make it to the end of People Street, and then you turn the corner, and then you come back, and then you were like, I don't think this is a good idea. I almost fell. And I was like, okay, do you want me to walk you to your car? And you're like, yeah, I can drive home. And I was like, Clint, if you need a ride, I can give you a ride home. And you're like, no, I mean. And
then we walked the block 3 times after that.
Yeah, we walked around for a bit. And so you had slowly started coming down, but you were still inebriated. And absolutely. So you were like, I feel a little bit better. And I was like, okay, cool. And eventually I gave you a ride home. But that's how that aspect of the story.
So this is where I pick the story back up. Yeah. So I get to my car and I'm like, I can't. So I'm like, Jeremy, I need a ride. And then I'm also like, but also I work tomorrow. I have to have my car. Like I can't just drop it off.
Yeah.
And this is where I owe Jeremy like 1,000 IOUs for this. So he's like, all right, you know what? Let's just take you home, and then I'll take your car home. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. So we're riding home. I'm literally fine all the way home, and then we pull up. We're on my
yeah.
we're on my street in front of my house.
I already see you going. You're bobbing back and forth, and you're just like, oh, and then you're like, you're so quiet, and I just hear you go, oh, and me, who has been in this position,
I remember you saying, I will never forget you saying this. I will never forget the timing that this happened in.
I was like, Clint, do you need to throw up? We're parked. I go, Clint, do you need to throw up? And Clint goes, no, I'm fine. And I'm like, Clint, if you need to throw up, please just open the door. We're parked and you open the door and you're like, I'm good, I'm good. And so you're like doing it, and then I'm like, okay. And I'm like, fuck, he's gonna throw up. Like, he's gonna throw up.
And what I remember is, I remember you saying, please don't throw up in my.
Yeah, I did probably say that.
That's like I literally heard it as I was trying to open the door.
Yeah, you did.
I'm
okay,
like,
yeah, I
literally-
will give you that. You made the slightest attempt of opening the drawer, and then just it all came out. I was
Please don't
saying
throw up in my.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no! I'm like, oh my god! And I don't even remember what it even looked like. I couldn't even tell what it even looked like. But I do remember. I remember taking some water and pouring it on your door to clean it off with whatever I could find.
You were trying your best. Which
Also, shouts out to Mugiwara Barber. That's gotta be my fucking barber. I don't know any other Mugiwara Barber One Piece fans. It's gotta be. So shouts out to my barber for showing up. I love you. So Smoke City changed his mind. He says, maybe let's not get a Delta 10 pen. No, Smoke, I promise I'm good. It's just that I drank and then ate the gummies and then I drank again. That's where I fucked up. And I ate too many gummies. I'm pretty sure my barber knows this story. He knows all of my embarrassing stories, actually. But Jeremy, you said there's still some on there?
yeah,
I have to clean it off, dude.
it's like in the AC vent. It's like in the AC, like,
Oh no, dude.
yeah, it's pretty gross.
Oh god, let me like detail your car when I come back from this week from after Easter. But yeah, that was not my proudest moment. I remember walking into the door, my mom thought I got into a car accident. I'm like, no, just barfed on myself.
Just a little high. Sorry,
It's
Mom.
my good shirt too, but it's clean now.
It's clean now. Good. Love that. When I had Ubered back to my car, or what? Wait, hold on. Yeah. Because the plan was I drive you back in my car. I drive back to go pick up your car, bring your car back, and then you Ubered me back to my car. Okay, I don't think I told you this part, but
No.
when you Ubered me back to my car, it was a normal Uber ride, nothing weird or anything, but he drops me off at my car, and then I let him go, and my keys are not on like a lanyard or anything. I just have the key fob. Like, I just carry one key with me because I hate having things in my pocket.
Same.
So like, I just have my key. Well, I left my key on his seat, and he like drove off, and I was like,
Of the Uber?
yes.
Oh
And I
my
was
god.
because I went to go open my car and I didn't. And I was like, "Where's my keys? Where's my keys?" Once I realized that I may have potentially left my key in his vehicle, I was like, "Fuck!" So I start running after him. It's nighttime. He can't see me. I'm like trying to wave him down. People downtown are like watching me chase this car down, and they're laughing at me. Like, somebody was even like, did the classic "run, Forrest, run" thing, and I was like,
No.
I stopped like, as I was running for the car, I heard that, and I was like, it's 2023, dog. Like there was a part of me that was like,
the movie's like 20 years old.
yeah, I was like, dude, there's gotta be, like, I get it, this is a very funny thing to witness, like, I understand, but like, the best that you could do is "run, Forrest, run." Like, there's no way that you did well in school. There's no, you were not a funny person in school, and that is unfortunate. But anyway, so that was going through my head. I'm trying to fucking wave the guy down, and these nice like, I don't know, these nice kids on fucking Lime scooters see me chasing that car down, and they're like, and by this time I'm running out of breath, and it's like really hard to keep up with the car, and the kid's like, hey, I've already like dialed Uber customer service, and it's $20 extra to get the well, you should probably come up with a better line, because it's objectively just not funny. It's just not funny. But anyways, so Uber charges you $20 extra to retrieve a lost item like from someone's car.
What?
Yeah. So I'm already, and it's like I'm dialing the number, and the number's like, "Are you sure you will be charged more?" And right before I hit yes, the kid comes up to me on the scooter, and he's like, "Are you trying to chase that car down? I can go get him. I'm on a scooter." And I was like, "Yeah, that would be sick."
That's badass.
Yeah. And he's like, "Okay, is it that one?" And I was like, "Yeah, that one." And he zips off, and I'm like, "I'm not gonna get my fucking key back." so so I'm just sitting there. I was like, "I'm the most I can do is wait. If not, like, just lose an extra $20, whatever. It's fine." But he returns with the key, and I'm like, "Dude, thank you." And I gave him like $50 for it, like. So I still ended up losing like
you ended up losing an extra.
Yeah.
Fuck. I had no idea that happened,
Yeah,
dude.
and
Oh
I
my
was like,
god.
fuck, okay, whatever. And so yeah, that also happened, and I was like, damn, this sucks. And I think by the time like I had gotten back, like all the festivities had ended and stuff like that, and I was like, damn, okay. But yeah, it was an eventful night filled with
Say the least.
nonsense. Yeah. But you know what I'm fucking pissed about? Have I talked to you? I haven't been able to talk to you about this, but it's something that has made me really, really fucking mad.
No, what is it?
Quasars, the arcade.
Moving?
Yeah. So
What about it?
I haven't been to the new arcade, but from what I've heard, it's not as good as the old one. And
Man, I worry about that. I worry about that a lot.
well, the fucking issue is that nobody asked for food. Nobody asked for food. Nobody fucking asked for a bar. Like, they did one thing. They set out to do one thing, which was be an arcade. And they did it. They did it well. Like, they did it really well. BYOB was a great idea. I was really pissed off when they moved to, like, cards instead of tokens, but whatever. It was still an enjoyable experience. Exactly. The food is mid too. So I'm hearing all these negative things, and it's like nobody fucking asked you to be a bar. You had BYOB. Nobody asked you to make fucking food. Like, apparently there's less space for the arcade cabinets and stuff because the other stuff is for the food and the bar. Like, nobody asked for this, and you're gonna, because what, arcades aren't profitable? You knew that going in. It's an arcade. You're not doing it to make money. Like, it's greedy, it's shitty, and it makes me so mad because Quasars was a great arcade, and I
and all the
Quasars.
all the best like arcades in like other parts of like Texas are just big arcades with BYOB. Like, it's not like,
and it would be different if they started out like as a bar, as a barcade, or as a bar with food. Like, if that were the initial vision, sure, right? But why are they a food place and an arcade? Because there's too many fucking food places in Corpus already, which is fine. Food is very important. But if you're going to be like, oh, the thing that makes us stand out from the other food places is that we're also an arcade, get fucked. Like, you're so, like, that's...
Yeah, Izzy's tried that.
Yeah, like, shut the hell up. Go back to what you're doing right, that people wanted and had asked. Nobody's going, the food's mid, so nobody's going, God, man, I want some wings from Quasars. There's like 6 other places that you could probably get better wings from.
Yeah, that's true.
It's greedy. It's fucking greedy, and it makes me mad.
No, I am afraid to go because of that. Yeah, I mean, it's like it's one of those things where I get it from a business standpoint, because it's gonna make more money. But like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I could tell it was gonna go that direction once like normie people started showing up to old Quasars, and they're like, oh, look at all these fun games. Like, it's like a novelty. Like, like treat it like a novelty and not like what they actually are.
And I mean, for the normal person, like for the average guy who went there, it probably was a novel. They're probably a nice little date night thing. Like, and that's fine. But
Yeah,
that's
it's like
what
I'm gonna beat you at Donkey Kong.
Yeah, but that's what it was. It wasn't a fucking bar. It certainly wasn't a bar. It certainly wasn't for food.
How long do you think it takes until it becomes just more bar than Cade?
I feel as from what I've heard, it's already that it already is.
Yeah, because it's old Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
You know, like it was like when I was in LA and we went to a barcade and there was like, I mean, yeah, there's games in there, but like
But it's
it's
a bar.
really like it's really just a bar because I mean, it was Halloween or whatever, so like they're just like like chicks dressed up in Halloween costumes, like or as they say, quote unquote slutty Halloween costumes.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like just goes to show like this isn't like this is hardly an arcade. This is more bar for sure. They had a restroom attendant. Like, come on, dude.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. They had some cologne in there too.
Yeah.
Zone 31 was ran by a pedophile who's not even
Yeah,
here anymore.
Zone 31 was great, but it was ran by a pedophile. That's true.
Like, the other thing too is like
that's why they closed, right?
Yeah, they finally got him after he kept getting canceled quarterly on Twitter every year. Fucking finally something happened. They shipped him back to Iowa.
They shipped it, really?
Yeah, he got extradited.
I had no idea.
Yeah, dude, the shit that he did was very serious.
Oh yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible, and lied about it. And that's why people like did no one think it was weird that they didn't have their liquor license and they gave out free beer with their food?
Yeah. No, but yeah, they just thought it was. That's the reason he couldn't get his liquor license because he was a convicted pedophile. But anyway,
so
there's a new arcade opening downtown, on the corner of where Lucy's is at, and Retro Arcade, I believe, is what it's being called.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that they're establishing themselves as a barcade. And again, I don't want to make it sound like I'm a fucking against bars and arcades and hybrids of businesses and stuff like that. What I'm upset about is shifting your entire like business plan to something that it originally wasn't. You know what I mean? I would love to open my own arcade. I think it would be fucking sick as shit. That would be like end goal, open my own arcade. But it's not gonna be I'm not gonna move it for food. Eat my ass, Quasars. I'm fucking pissed. Like, I know one day I'm gonna go and I know I'm gonna probably have fun. I'm gonna be like, damn, Quasar is kind of cool.
I mean, the games are still there. You just gotta fight off like regular people, I guess.
Whatever.
But I know we gotta. I mean, that's the first complaint of the new season
of the year
of the year.
Yeah, shit. I also
have a few things
another
written
one.
down.
Yeah, you go next. We're returning in season 4 of World's Greatest Complainer. We're returning back to our roots, something that really made our listeners appreciate what the podcast was always about, which was complaining. That's the sales pitch for our advertisers.
I want to say I have some complaints about golf. I've been really, really, really into golf. Been playing like once a month. We'll drive a few times a month. Golf is expensive though. Fuck, it's expensive, but it's so fun.
My only experience with golf is the miniature version, which I'm not a fan of, and the big one in San Antonio, Austin.
Top Golf.
Top Golf. Yeah, we went to Top Golf. That shit rips. I had so much fun over there, but I don't know. I don't know. Like I know it's not the exact same thing, but like I've never actually gone to it's a driving range. Thank you, Nicholas.
You had to clear. It's a driving range.
But yeah, that's the only experience of golf. I've never actually been on a golf like thing. I've never gone to a golf course or had golf.
It's addicting. You can love it 1 minute and then fucking hate it the next minute.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to play with a friend this past weekend, and they crammed our tee times in so close that like the people behind us were like super close behind us the entire time, which is kind of annoying because you're trying to take your time and then people are just like behind you. And then, I always go through this thing where I'm like, should I let them play in front of us? Like, Should I let them, you know what I mean, like go ahead of us because they're like right on our ass. But then we were also behind some very, very, very slow, shitty people. So it's like it just gets like it sucks to like be crammed in that close. But but it is really fun. It's really fun.
I like watching golf. People kind of give me shit for thinking that golf is entertaining to watch, but like golf is actually kind of pretty fucking cool to watch. Like how tense it is.
I'd rather watch golf than fucking baseball. That's for goddamn sure.
But yeah, I would
I
say
mean,
that
baseball's fun to watch in
boring.
person. You know what I mean? But Nick, it was Lozano. I've only played Lozano and Palmilla in Port A. Dude, Palmilla and Port A, that place is tight, dude.
Really?
They have a driving range where like you like drive your golf cart over like a bridge. Like there's a bridge that goes to the driving range. It's so cool. But that's what I've been doing. Spending a lot of my time doing, like practicing and watching stuff. But I guess I don't really have too many complaints about it. Actually, just fun to complain that I love it.
You started out with it. My complaint is golf. Actually, just kidding. I love golf. Golf is cool. I've been having.
Okay,
golf.
okay. Then what about the fucking weather? Is the weather not annoying to you right now?
I love I love this weather. It's been
not right now. I mean, like the way it's been. Like it's been muggy as shit, and then fucking cold, and then hot. Like.
Well, so given
Julie. The baseball games are super fun in person.
Baseball games are fun. I love going to baseball. Take me out to the ball game. Show
Fill
me some
the buckets
of the
with
crowd.
cheese.
Yeah.
No.
Buy me some pisses and crackers, Jacks.
That smile on your face, fucking.
Yeah, baseball's cool. Baseball is objective.
Baseball is great in person.
Okay, so actually, speaking of baseball, there's this channel that I've been watching called Baseball Doesn't Exist on YouTube, and it's just this guy that tells all these crazy stories about baseball, and it's so fucking good. It actually made me want to get into and like pay attention to baseball more because because baseball's always been kind of weird, right? But like some of the characters and like the people who play and like the storylines and the wild shit is stuff that I've never seen in any other league before. And it's like this guy threw 60 pitches on LSD and no one knew. It's shit like that. And I was like, damn, baseball's actually kind of fucking cool. So yeah, baseball might actually be good. Baseball might actually be good.
Nick says he got roasted in Japan for wearing an Astros hat.
Yeah.
Dude, Japan in baseball. NBL, Nippon Baseball League, bro, they have the hottest cheerleaders. I'm not even a big cheerleader fetish guy.
Yeah.
But there is a devout fandom for these Japanese cheerleader idols.
I was about to say that sounds like a cheerleader idol mixture type thing.
100%, bro. Oh my god, they're amazing. It's amazing. Like
I bet
they put American cheerleaders to shame, and they're like
not
3 times
Dallas
as cute.
Cowgirls.
Dude, I've never once simped for the Dallas Cowgirls or any cheerleader like football team, but
Deborah,
Nippon Baseball League, I want to go to a game for sure.
I think that would be cool. Yeah, they get other countries' baseball leagues get fucking rowdy. I thought our baseball leagues got rowdy, but no, they get nuts.
Oh yeah, Joseph knew that as soon as the baseball came up, I was going to talk about the hotties for sure.
The baseball
the
idols.
Baseball idol hotties.
The baseball cheerleading idols.
Yeah, I make them watch the videos at work.
It's fun.
I'm like, look at this one.
She's my favorite.
But the fandom is very real. I would love to go to a game. Like,
do you think they have baseball cards? The idols?
I would not doubt it. I would be
smart,
so
right? Like
surprised if they did not have cards.
Yeah,
because they have full on Instagrams dedicated to them. You know what I mean? Fan counts. All that fan shit.
So they have to be selling like, and that's probably so profitable to also not only be making money off of the nation's like one of the nation's favorite sports and all of their sports stars, but also cheerleader idols. Get come get one of these wonderful cheerleading idol girls for
And they do little
money.
dances and they make cute little faces and they're like, and yeah, it's pretty great.
Love that.
But I'm gonna segue to a story that is at the top of my list.
Mhm.
And this is kind of a complaint, I guess, mixed in with like a story.
Okay.
So at work, you get surveys, right?
Yes, you do.
And like they get them in the email or in mail or whatever, and they write how you did and stuff like that, and they give you a rating and all that.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of these, there is a spot for comments, and this happened on April Fool's Day, April 1st. This was very recent.
Oh, okay.
And the thing is, you get these like if you're in this like the list, you get email updates in the morning when they update the surveys, so you can see what they are. And just for like side note, like I wear a cross and on my earlobe and around my neck, right?
Right. You're a good Christian man.
But my cross on my right ear, like it's got a long post, so it spins sometimes. Like when I answer the phone, it spins a little bit, and sometimes I get shit from my coworkers because it's upside down. So
okay.
This is the comment I got at 5 a.m. The service person was wearing upside down cross earrings, which is the symbolism of Satanism. If I knew that, I probably wouldn't have bought a car from your dealership. I'm a Christian and would not want to support anyone that allows for people to flaunt Satanism. What is the polar opposite? I'm sorry, what is the opposite of my beliefs? Additionally, please ensure that your service advisors don't wear upside down cross earrings that can offend people. I have bought my car brand new from there, but I might find another dealership in the future.
Eat my fucking ass, you dumb idiot. What the fuck? Are you serious right now? That's fucking crazy. First off, she's wrong on all accounts. Like, straight up, it's not. I mean, it was co-opted, but also it's like Peter was crucified upside down.
Yeah, it was.
Idiot,
he was.
Fucking moron. It's a symbol of Christianity. You dumb idiot. Get better. Learn your own religion better, you fucking dipshit. That makes me so mad.
The fact that she said I'm a Christian tells me that she already goes to a fucking mega church.
I am a Christian, and I saw an upside down cross, and it just scared me because of the power of Satan came to me at the night time to compel me to write a disparaging email. Because of God. Shut up.
Dude,
this is embarrassing.
I had to write an email back immediately. I like by 5:45 a.m. I was writing an email. I'm like, look, I'm gonna keep. I responded to like Charlie Hicks himself. I didn't respond because I sent an email preemptively because I knew it was gonna be a fucking shit show. So I immediately was like, look, all right, I wear 2 pieces of jewelry, a cross around my neck and on my ear. They're both very modest. Like, I just want to make it clear that I am not a Satanist. Everybody, all right? I do not align myself with that, nor do I choose to condemn anybody's individual personal choice of beliefs.
Yeah.
Which is basically me saying, like, look, I don't give a fuck if you're a Satanist. That's cool, whatever. Yeah. But that's not me, bro. I don't want y'all to fucking come at me 6 a.m. email saying, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's not like that. Like, it was a fucking misunderstanding. And thankfully, my bosses and everything had my back because they know me. Everyone knows that, like, I'm big time into my religion. So it's like, bro, I wasn't even mad. I was more shocked than anything. Like,
I would be pissed.
It was like funny. Like, I can't believe they fucking took it that misconstrued and like it was just like, oh my God, I can't believe like. And even if I was a fucking Satanist, which I'm not. But if I was,
that's still
what the fuck does it matter?
Yeah, quit being weird, you weird lady.
What if I was wearing a yarmulke?
Oh, I have a great story about that idea. Whenever I worked at the bank, it was when I had my beard very, very long, and like had a goat in the whip. That's funny. My beard was really long, and I was, doing drive-through stuff at the bank, and the guy comes up, he pulls up to me, and he goes, "Hey, are you a Muslim?" And I was like, "No, why? What?"
I don't think so.
Weird question to ask just anybody. Like, I don't think that people do. I think there's a weird I think that's a very weird personal question to just ask anybody about their religious beliefs. Like, nobody does that to Christians. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
so he comes up to me and he's like, "You a Muslim?" And I'm like, "No." And then like I kind of realized like for a second that like that's a weird question. So I asked him, I was like, "Would it be a problem if I were?" And he looks at me, his eyes get huge, and he goes, "Yeah, it would. Those people bomb people, man." And I was like, "Oh shit, here's your money. Get away." You're a
Have a
fuck,
nice day.
but see you later. And I told my coworker, and she was like, "He what?" And it was like a dude that like was like had a real big business account there. And
Of
she was
course.
like, "Yeah." She was like, "Oh my god, he was like a regular." And like this wasn't the first time that I had ever spoken to him. Like this was like a normal everyday like transaction that got a little weird. And so he was like, "What?" Yeah, he's like,
Sir,
yeah.
why are my bills going?
Yeah, like, "Oh yeah, it's the Islamic boogeyman here to fucking do weird stereotypical things to your money." Like, come on, dog. So I told her, and she was like,
Wait, Jeremy, keep talking. I can hear you. I gotta pee. Keep
"Oh,
going.
okay." So I told her, and she was like, "Oh my god, should we like cancel his account, or should we like close him down and blah blah blah?" And I'm like, "Nah, man, it's fine. It's just a really weird thing to say to people. Like, some people have the audacity without a fucking doubt, and it's just very odd." Is the microphone picking up Lane? I mean Clint? Oh my god, let's listen in. Maybe we can hear something embarrassing. Well, Clint has left me here by myself to I don't want to say the word babysit because that is certainly not what I'm doing, but entertain you guys, which is more of what we're trying to do. So the only way that I know how to do that is I'm going to chug this entire bottle of liquor, so you guys have something to watch whilst Clint pees. So here it goes. Never mind. Never mind.
Jeremy, what are you doing? Jeremy.
Nothing. I'm not doing anything.
I was gone for I can hear you, right?
I forgot.
Oh my god.
Forgot.
I could hear you.
I forgot.
Yeah. How much did you drink while I was gone?
I forgot.
Let me see the bottle. Show me the bottle.
No.
Let's see it.
No.
Pick it up.
No.
Come on now.
It's not that much.
Oh, you didn't drink very much of it at all.
I just tried to entertain everybody while you were gone. I got scared. I didn't know how to do it. I'm fucking my co-host is a Satanist. I'm learning all these new things about you that I'd never known before, like how you love Satan. I'm Muslim now. I don't even know if I'm allowed to drink that.
God, I can't believe the fucking like fuckery involved in that whole thing.
It's so
and of
weird.
course they put their name confidential, of course, because
right.
They're
they don't want to
cowards.
be hexed. They don't want a curse or a hex or a spell to be cast upon
exactly.
them. Yeah, they're over here putting their man, fucking weirdos, dude. That's really upsetting.
Yeah, I wasn't that upset. It was like laughable how ridiculous that is. But,
it is ridiculous.
You know what I mean?
The absurdity comes from the fact that somebody cares that much about somebody else's beliefs.
And didn't even like bother to even give me the benefit of the doubt, nor did they see the cross around my neck, or the one in front of my fucking computer, or you know what I mean? Like
people just remember
whatever.
like the negative things that stand out more than any
typical
of the positive
Subaru customer.
Stuff. Honestly, dude, go fucking take a hike, you idiot.
They were definitely from Rockport, 100%. Had to have been from Rockport.
Disgusting. A Christian from Rockport, more like. That's what I have to say.
Okay, so
to that lady.
I have another story for you.
Okay.
So, as you guys know, I think I told James this story the other day before I went golfing.
Dude,
So
I can't wait to start golfing so I could be like, yeah, I was out on the
bro,
range.
you need to come with us, dude. You can get a fucking just go on Facebook Marketplace and find some clubs, dude. We'll fucking go. I honestly, you would love it.
I'm sure
I'm like
would.
not fucking kidding with you,
dude. I actually
and
have
it'd be a good.
no money. I
That's
can't
fine.
Just, like,
That's
go out
fine.
and buy clubs.
Yeah. We'll figure that part out. We'll figure that part. Or you can always use mine. Not a big deal.
Well, also the other thing too is today I woke up and I have to make my car payment. I'm actually $75 behind. So I was like, fuck, I gotta find out how to make money. And so instead, I didn't do anything and I studied for my midterm.
That's more important right now.
Yeah.
Your car will get paid.
Yeah, my car will get paid. Yeah.
So, I'm pretty decent friends with Jake. Well, I call him Cletus, but Jacob, aka your favorite ex-boyfriend, viral sensation.
Viral sensation.
Now viral sensation.
Yes.
He still fucks with me. I still call him up. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing, whatever, staying up for days, and I'll call him sometimes, like after the bar, and I'll FaceTime him because he'll FaceTime people that he knows randomly, and. One of the stories is that the other night, this was a while back, maybe like a month or two ago.
Was this the video?
The video
of you dancing?
Not that one. No, not that one. That was actually right when I broke up. That was right when me and my ex had broken up.
Okay.
No, we went to go party. That was fun. But this other time was also fun. But so it's like 2 a.m. and I call him up again, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm getting my hair cut at this place." And I'm like, "What? Okay, I'm drunk, whatever." So I'm like, "Well, like, just drop a pin where you're at." And he's on fucking like Greenwood, where the like Christus Spawn is on Greenwood. And I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So I start driving there. Huh?
Like downtown?
No, Greenwood, like fucking Greenwood exit, like down, like down the highway.
Okay, all right. Anyway, continue. We don't want to bog the listeners down with Corpus Christi.
Yeah, so I start driving there, and I pull up to the apartment, like the little the project apartments that are like right by the Christus Spawn, thinking that like he's got to be getting his hair cut, like in a fucking someone's house or something. And I call him, and he's like, "No, dude, like I'm at like a barbershop, and I was like, drop another pin." So it's literally across the street. It's like a shopping center on Greenwood. I go over there, I park, and I go to this like barbershop called like Too Faded or something. And he's in there getting his fucking haircut at 2 a.m.
That's
like, what the
funny.
fuck? So he's like sitting in the chair. I go in. Go ahead.
I was like, that's probably the only time that he can get an actually good haircut without getting like, approached or something like that.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Because anytime we hang out, anywhere we go, he always gets in like dressed in like fishnets, no shirt, all kinds of crazy shit. He just gets in anywhere. It's fucking awesome. But I have to fucking pay, of course. So I go inside, and there's like a bunch of Mexicans around, and they're cutting his hair, and he has a fucking like baby husky in his arms, and they're like cutting his hair. And he's just chilling. His music is playing, and then they fucking pass me a beer, so I start drinking. Like, whatever, cool, I guess. Like, so we're just chilling, and then I'm chatting with the owner, I guess, or whatever. And then after his haircut is done, this other guy pops in and is like, "Hey, bro, you gonna get that tattoo?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" So we leave the barbershop. We walk 2 doors down, and there's like a fucking tattoo parlor. So we go in there, and they fucking start tatting his head. And we're just chilling. I'm still drinking Michelob's. Like, it's fine. It's, text. I'm like trying to text somebody on my phone, whatever. So after that, they finish his tattoo, and he's like, "Dude, let's go burn off to Denny's." I'm like, "All right, cool, let's go, whatever." I have work in the morning again, of course.
Classic. You find yourself in this situation quite often, as it seems.
Absolutely. So he's like, "Let's go to Denny's." I'm like, "Fuck it, I need to get some food in me."
Yeah.
So he takes off first. I wait a second because I'm in the car trying to text girls, whoop-de-whoop, whatever. And it's fucking like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I take off at like maybe like 10 minutes after him. I leave. I get to SPID in Greenwood. Like I'm about to get ready to get on the highway.
Uh-huh.
I get a phone call. Yo, what's up? You there or what? And he's like, dude, where are you?
Hi, Mystica.
He's like, dude, oh, what's up, Mystica? I don't know you, but hello, welcome.
She's a nice gal. She's our drummer's girlfriend.
I'm assuming by petite porcelain. Oh yes. Is she in a band?
No, I don't think.
Okay,
she is.
wrong person.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm at the corner. I'm at the corner of Greenwood and SPID, getting ready to turn on 3 a.m. He calls me. He goes, dude, are you still there? And I'm like, yeah, kind of. Like, what's up? He's all, I left my dog at the fucking tattoo shop.
Oh no!
I said, are you fucking kidding, dude? He's like,
That's
no.
like the thing. That's like the one thing. That's like probably the largest thing that was there that you probably needed to remember to take with you.
Yeah. So I'm like, I take a deep breath out and I'm like,
you want me to go get this dog?
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll go get the dog. I'll go get the fucking dog. So, so I fucking make a U-turn at the I'm on, like I said, Greenwood, waiting to turn under the overpass. I fucking make a U-turn 3 a.m, go back to this place. Of course, I get there and there's no fucking cars there. I'm like, this is not good. So I walk up to the door that I remember we were at. First of all, there was no numbers on the door. There was no phone numbers, no concierge number to call in case of emergency, whatever.
Right. Yeah, sure.
And I get to the door and I hear, and I'm like, oh no, the dog's inside and there's nobody here. I fucking knock.
How does everybody in there forget the dog? Everybody, but there were multiple people in there, right?
There was
definitely
there was like 4 or 5 people in there, including myself. Absolutely.
Okay, so everybody just forgot that a dog existed within.
And a dog was there, yeah. So I Smokey's dog emoji. It's so fucking funny because Smokey knows him too. So I call up Cletus and I'm like, hey dude, I have some good news and bad news. I was like, good news is I found your dog. Bad news is I think he's gonna have to stay the night. He's like, what? And I'm like, dude, there's nobody here. I can't get in. Like, ah, fuck. All right, well then I guess we have nothing we can do. Just beat me at Denny's. I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm gonna go home, dude. It's like 3:15.
Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna take my ass home. Like, so I went home and slept, went to work and whatever. But I called him the next day, and I was like, well, at 10 o'clock in the morning, I realized, wait. Did he get his dog back? So I call him up.
Great question.
And I call him, and I get an answer like this. Hello. And I say, what's up, dude? Like, I was just remembering, like, did you get your dog back? And he's like, yeah, I just got him back right now.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like, I'm sorry, man. Did I wake you up? And he's like, no, I'm just really high. It's like, what the fuck? I was like, well, I'm glad you and your dog are okay. I was just checking, man. I'll holler at you later, bro. And that was it. That's the first story.
Wow. That's so funny. I'm glad he got his dog. Where's the dog?
I'm sure the dog was fine. He probably took a shit all over the fucking tattoo shop.
I'll say probably the tattoo is probably what made everybody forget because everybody's working and stuff like that. Dog.
There's loud music.
Dogs are here all the time. Like the amount of times that dogs are left inside of buildings dogs are always left inside of buildings. Not alone, maybe. I don't know. You ever hear of a shelter? Those dogs are alone. So maybe next time when you're considering of purchasing a dog or adopting, you should go and adopt one of those nice little puppies who don't have a home. Think about that.
Yeah.
Instead of spending money.
There's plenty of them.
Yeah, you don't need to be buying fucking $300 you want to see a $300 dog? You want to see a $300 fucking ass dollar dog? Let me show you a $300 dog. Remington, come here.
Folks, is how you forget a whole ass dog.
This guy?
Damn.
This thing right here? This was $300. This guy. This dude.
What is he looking at? Look at him. Look at it. That's $3 right there, dude.
Come on. He doesn't even do magic tricks. I love you, Remington. Sorry. Sorry, I used you for a bit.
It's funny. He's just like,
He's just there. Yeah. When Hemingway is picked up, he does the same. Come here. Hemingway's like stiff.
oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a stiff guy.
Look at, oh my god, he just
He's just like,
his arms are straight out.
yeah. Anyways, yeah. So Hemingway was a gift. Remington was $300, and I love them very much. I do. I love you both very much, but don't buy dogs. Stop spending money on. Go adopt, please, and also get your pets spayed and neutered.
So yeah, those are sort of my interesting stories. There's a couple more, but I can't give you all everything in one night.
But we gotta save it for the next episode.
Speaking of,
okay.
we're planning to bring back the Cameo Cup, the second annual Cameo Cup.
Yeah, it's time. It's the second.
Can I get an F in the chat if you were present for any of last year's Cameo Cup, the first annual? I want to see who's seen some of the episodes.
Me, I was there.
Jeremy drops an F.
Yeah. But yeah, our Cameo Cup is going to. It's gonna happen. Last year, if you're not familiar with it, we had come up with a tournament of celebrities that you could get from the website Cameo, and we put them all in a tournament run by computers on Super Smash Brothers Melee, and the winner, we purchased them and we had them say something about World's Greatest Complainer. The top three, right? The top three would say something.
Yeah, the top. Oh, wait, we ended up buying 4, I think, right? Or 3. Did we just buy 3?
I think it was 3 because I remember being.
We bought Big Ed from Big Ed. The guy with no neck from 90 Day Fiance. We bought Crip Mac 55. He had the best one.
Yeah.
Crip Mac 55 and Riff Raff.
Who did
those
nothing
were the 3
that
winners.
We asked him to do.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Riff Raff did nothing that way, but Big Ed was definitely the best. So, I don't know how we're gonna make this year's Cameo Cup bigger and better, but we will find a way to do it.
Yeah. Well, last year we talked about doing viewer brackets because we did it in March.
Oh yes, that's right. So this year we will do viewer brackets.
Yeah, you guys will have a heads up.
So that way you guys can be a bigger part of the tournament and pick your brackets. Pick who you think is going to end up being the winner, and we'll have like a prize or something for the winner who has the best bracket. But you have to submit your bracket so that we know you're not fucking lying.
Yeah.
Because that's easy to do. But we'll start putting together the ideas of like who's going to be in the tournament, who will be revisiting the tournament, like, whether or not we'll bring back some of the old winners, seated high.
Last year, for sure.
Which technically was it Riff Raff?
I think it was Big Ed.
No, Big Ed was actually 3rd place. We chose to buy Big Ed because we were like, you know what?
It would be
we have enough to buy, like, you know what I mean? To buy a couple more. Because I want to say, no, Crip Mac 55 was the winner.
Was he really?
And he had the worst one.
That's so funny. I think Riff Raff had the worst one.
Do we have those clips?
I think so.
Can we pull the clips up for the complainers?
I don't think we do. Hold on. Let me see.
No, just go to Cameo and log in. They haven't gone anywhere.
Do you remember what?
It's probably the same password as all other passwords.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second.
Orson Dahl says, when I was working at local burger joint, Riff Raff shouted, really? He shouted out y'all's place? That's cool. I really do like Riff Raff. I'm just a little upset that his cameo for us kind of sucked.
Yeah, we asked.
But it wasn't as bad as Crip Max. Crip Max was funny because it was so bad.
Yeah.
But Big Ed was probably the best team player. And of course,
Big Ed was so nice too. Like, he was a nice dude. Like, in the cameo that
he was super nice.
He did everything that we asked for.
Absolutely. And then Poison Dog goes on to say that they made a Riff Raff burger. They made him a burger and it was bad. Why was it bad? What made it bad? and we'll definitely bring back KP. So those of y'all who know KP, I think KP adds a good color commentary. You know, like a third part to our Cameo Cup broadcasts.
Yeah.
So
nice
I wanted to start off with that, huh?
He was there last year, right?
Yeah, he was there for the whole thing from beginning to end.
That's right.
And we'll do a rundown of like who the people are going to be, what oh, that's right, he is a vegan.
Where the fuck is?
Oh, it's called a bad burger.
I don't remember the email that we used for Cameo.
It was probably our what's it called? Unless it was mine. Is it my email?
I don't know. I'm trying.
Did you try the podcast email?
I'll try the podcast email right now. Yes, it was.
Okay, cool.
Hold
on. It was called the Riffraff. Oh, I'm seeing the story now. You guys made a Riffraff burger because he shouted you guys out.
Oh, I see. Okay, now I'm understanding of what's happening.
Wait, Jeremy, are you showing the screen, by the way? Can I see?
No, I'm trying to. What I'm showing on the screen is some very important information that if somebody saw it, they'd be able to log into our shit.
But well, I'd love to hear some of you guys' suggestions on what cameos, as long as they're not like unbelievably expensive, because you know what I mean. Like we have to keep this thing to like a budget. But I would like to go bigger. So that being said, I mean, obviously, guys,
God. I think that CritMac55 deleted his account.
We can't see see it anymore.
Yeah, here, let me show it to you real quick. I'll share my screen. Instead of CritMac55, it says redacted now. Hold on, let me get it.
I can't see your screen.
No. I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But does the video still exist?
We'll find out. So we'll check right now. This is CritMac. Yeah, it does. It certainly does.
We
5 Jeremy from Custer Clint. Fat head, short, no job. Custer ass, no hair.
This was just him
0
roasting
stitches.
me.
Second place in a Smash tournament.
Can you imagine? You wake up.
Second place in a Smash tournament.
You wake up and you do Cameo, and you wake up and you just like record shit with the least like
effort.
Like that's it for arguably most of these
we
people.
We paid $55 for that.
Yeah. And then here's Riffraffs.
This one was kind of expensive.
Yeah.
What's up, y'alls?
What's up? No.
What's up, y'all skis? Oh, I got a message for y'all. It's from WGC Podcast. Here it goes. They got a podcast, and it's a cameo tournament. And they gave me one. They first placed me. Y'all first placed me like that. Thank you, guys. I see it's the outfit. Man, I'm wearing my trash takeout outfit. What's a guy got to do to get some wingspan around yonder, huh? Man, my shoulder. This guy got to
He did open the Lamborghini doors for us, though.
He just wanted to flex his Lambo.
Y'all have a great time over there, WGC Podcast.
Thanks, Riffraff.
We paid like $175 for that shit.
Appreciate it.
And of course, third place
is Big Ed, who had the best.
We decided to buy because he was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He came out in satin pants, pink Crocs, and a fucking chicken hat.
Uno poca de gracias. Alexa, stop. Oh my God, third place. Big Ed gets third place. Listen to all the complainers at home from WGC, the boys. Listen, I won. I'm so happy. It's only third, but whatever. Listen, A big shout out to Miss Juicy and KP, my #1 fan. Okay, listen, I have some special notes that I have to go over. Jeremy fucks. I know that KP fucks hard. Oh my God. Jeremy gave Whataburger the idea to bottle their ketchup.
I did.
What a great idea that was. And Clint, do your 49 dances already, and keep listening, you guys. The WGC boys. They're awesome. Take care.
Dude, why don't we use it? Wait, hold on.
God.
Why have we not used this as
I've been telling you to use it as things.
We
as
should
soundboard material. We need a soundboard this season.
Yeah, we'll work on getting a soundboard this season, but what I'm saying is we need to download that one because it's so good. And
yeah, that one I want to say, I can't remember how much that one was. That was maybe like 125. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, probably. But like use that as a reel for the podcast. Like use it as a like we could just upload that to our Instagram, which is what we're doing now. If you haven't followed us on Instagram at WGC Podcast. Yeah, that was a great cameo. I agree.
Yeah, Smoke Nose. That was a legitimate cameo.
Yeah, that was a solid.
But that's the crapshoot of cameo. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like so. We'll see what we'll see what celebrities we come up with this with.
We're 1 in 3.
Yeah. I mean, Crip Max is funny because it was so bad. Because he was like, cussed her ass, no hair.
Yeah, all he was doing was...
No.
But that's why he got him. We were like, yeah, we should just have him insult Jeremy the entire time. That was like our...
No hair.
Yeah, no job.
Second place in a Smash tournament. Oh, you know what, though? Because we tried to make him say French fries.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't like that phrase.
We specifically told him to say that Jeremy's favorite food was French fries because... French fries is supposed to be like, the acronym for French fries is FF. So that's like I guess like a derogatory term for 55 street gangsters or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we tried to say that, Jeremy loves French fries, but he that's why he squinted real hard for a little bit. It wasn't because he couldn't read it. It was because he chose not to say French fries.
Sorry. Clint, I'm looking through the celebrities on Cameo, and one of them is Panko Cat, the cat, like
which cat?
The cat. It's just a cat. It's just a cat.
Does it talk?
No, it's just a cat. I think that would be really funny.
That would be a good one. In creatures that can't speak. That's a good sleeper to have in there.
She's $21, dude.
$21, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We'll start putting the list together. We'll get the brackets. We'll get the bracket system working because last time I think we didn't give enough time. So
yeah,
I think in the coming weeks we'll make the bracket, and so that way you guys can get your brackets submitted in time for the tournament. I'd like to do it in a few weeks. I guess give us a few weeks to
get everything together.
And also just to kind of get the podcast back rolling and upload it and everything so you guys can enjoy the audio versions. And that way, when it comes time, you guys will be ready, we'll be ready, and it'll be a really fucking fun time. So
yeah, I'm ready for that.
So I think we've crammed a lot into this fucking first episode back.
We did it. It feels so good to be back, man.
It does.
Oh, and I can't wait. I
don't know if I want to wait 2 weeks for the next one. What do you think?
Well, I now have a much busier schedule than ever before. So we're going to have to check in back, see what's going on Monday, because I have a show on Friday, a birthday party after the show, a wedding on Saturday, and then I'm doing my semester project for the rest of the semester. That's due on April 23rd.
We'll wait a couple weeks. We'll get everything together.
Yeah.
But, if you dropped in late, check out the replay, obviously. We had a really fun time. There were some really fun stories in there. Follow the Instagram, of course, at WGC Podcast. I'll be back on social media fully after Easter to post more. We'll make an effort to post more out-of-context clips, which you can find on our
Instagram.
On our Instagram, WGC Podcast. You can follow me at Clint Gonzalez _ or Clintorius.
I kept trying to cheers the camera to see how many times that you would do it, but you drank.
I'll be back on Clintorius soon to be posting more Facebook marketplaces. I haven't been on social media since Lent, so Jeremy's attempting to take another shot of Fireball. But all you guys, you know what I mean, that have showed up after like 4 or 5 months of us not being on. Thank you guys for being here. Obviously, I, personally, I've had a lot of struggles that have kept me away from doing this, but I'm glad that I'm here. And I miss talking to you guys, and I hope that this coming season, you know what I mean, we stay on top of things, and we love you guys.
Yeah, we love you too. We really do. This is probably one of the greatest creative endeavors that I've ever been a part of. The fact that we've been here for so long, and that you guys still turn up and talk shit with us and listen to our dumb little stories, and it just means so much. So we're looking forward to getting back on track, being more regular, and just kind of really, I don't want to say put more effort into our social media stuff, but kind of get more back on, like, making sure that everything gets uploaded correctly. And
Yeah,
have
so
more
I
content for
agree.
you guys.
I fully agree, and I'm glad you guys showed up tonight. I miss being creative and entertaining. Obviously, just if you listen back to this whole episode, I had a lot of stuff, pent up inside that I need to get out. So we need to get back to that more often, because I'm glad you guys enjoy it, because that's the entire premise of this podcast is, I think what we have to say is fun and entertaining. So
I think that's it. Is that all?
I think that's it. I think Nami's ready to watch more One Piece before we go to bed.
All right, cool. Well, Clint, let's do it like we used to.
Okay.
With anime ass in our faces and tids. Let's go. How did it go again?
Keep on complaining, Jeremy-san.
And roll that beautiful meme footage, Clint Coon. Bye.
Good night, guys.